Surely you will raise America into the limelight and attract visitors from across the oceans just to see your lands. That is my worst Sean Bean impression. You are all very welcome. Welcome back. I'm Ursa Brian. This is Serve 6. And I have a day off work. Hey! We've done with January. Anybody that does UK tax will know just how appalling January is. We've done it. We've got through it. I'm in February. And now I have time to actually do some goddamn recording, which I am so looking forward to. I really, really am looking forward to. And I think I'll celebrate with the destruction of Germany. If you remember, we declared on them last time. Congo was out of the way. The American continent, as I like to call it, the continent of Atlantica, is slowly sort of being consumed by American ideals. I mean, look, this is a huge empire we've got going. Absolutely massive empire. I'm pretty happy with everything. I mean, in terms of happiness, we are desperately unhappy everywhere. We need to do a bit of trading. We need to get a bit of amenity searching generally. I'm hoping with all of these additional cities, there seems to be quite a few like worked amenities in the area, like dyes, for instance, like double silver around here. You know, as long as we don't break anything as we come in, we should, you know, loads of silver. God, and it's copper. No, copper's a bonus resource. Always forget that. Whales? No, fish. Which is the whales one? There's another whales one that looks very similar. This one. There we go. So, I'm hoping we're going to get a few amenities and we'll sort of be able to sort of collect everything together. But until then, let's just get cracking, shall we? We have got Jakarta are not at war with us, which is a good thing there. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have to declare on them. I'm just sort of thinking here, we haven't got a battering ram anywhere near Berlin, but the Rough Riders are like 67 strength against Berlin's walls. I mean, we're not going to lose that much health by doing this sort of attack. And actually, this swordsman is against us. Again, Rough Riders have guns, though. I'm sort of fairly confident. Let's just smash into the side of Berlin quickly. Looks like we might actually kill Berlin before the walls fall. That's fair enough. The knight can... No, never mind. I thought we were at war. No, I don't know why it's giving us that sort of statistic if we're not actually at war with them. Never mind. Berlin looks like it's going to take a while to get through. So what I'm going to do, I'm just quickly going to go to Mbamba and I'm going to purchase a trader. Next turn, we're going to get a route from Mbamba to Trier, just so I can move my troops down here a little bit quicker. But at the moment, this rough terrain is absolutely killing me. In sort of off-camera news, I have bought a flat. That's exciting. There's a lot. Oh my god, there's a lot to do. We're kind of having fights with solicitors all over the place. I know it's horrible. I don't know what I've put myself into. I really don't. But the other good thing is that I've been playing a bit more Civ 6. I've had to go with the Aztecs. They are the new Civ. I was searching for a word there. Yeah, they're the new Civ. They seem to be really cool, actually. There's a lot of cool stuff with the Aztecs, which is pretty neat. So I'm going to have to give them a proper go at some point. Building builders everywhere, just because there's a lot of sort of unworked land in and around the area that could be improved, such as this. That farm is immediately worth a 4-food farm. It'll help with housing. Again, these apostles are just like a pain in the ass. Why can't they just like find Norwegians and kill them? Like, it's just it's infuriating. Come on, keep coming forward. What's wrong with you? In fact, can you not just like come forward? Yeah, look at that. God, these Scythian roads make navigating a lot easier, I tell you that. Oh, I can go all the way up here. Right, up we go. Aha, to Norwegian lands. Here we go. To Islam. I'm sorry, but you're going to go. You've still got a charge or two to use, so I'm going to use a charge just because. It should lure them out. Lure all their inquisitors and whatnot. Okay, and I'm going to move all my guys up to the north here. It seems like a good enough place to keep them. Good. So, down south, we have the Rough Riders that were taking out the Barbarians. I think there's an encampment down here, isn't there? So let's just quickly move them down. Rough Riders, actually, they're not as good as navigating rough terrain as I would have hoped them to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're just... I kind of hoped they'd have the ability to sort of... What is it? Leap over rough terrain without having to sort of move through it. But what am I looking for? To be able to navigate through rough terrain without loss of penalty or penalty of any kind. That's what I'm sort of looking for. So, I don't know, just words today are already bad. I need to keep upgrading these caravels because they're not doing anything for me at the moment. Let's get convoy. Why not? Frigate. Who am I going to destroy the frigate? Oh, shoot, the damaged one. Bang. Ration available. Good fun for all the family. Actually, we're not far off getting battleships, which would be quite entertaining. The troops down to Trier. Okay, so we've got a knight in this direction. And again, we kind of, to a certain extent, we're just sort of leaping into German lands here. Our tanks aren't far away. We're building up money for tanks, and our knights can all get upgraded at that point, which will be good. But the Rough Riders, I mean, actually the Rough Riders are going to have a hard time getting through these pikemen corps. And let's just be a little bit careful with those. This knight, just sort of stick with the battering ram for now. Again, it's just one turn too early to be attacking Ulm. I can be attacking this horseman. Again, all of these encampments and whatnot are going to be proving to be a bit tricky. But I am just going to... We've got barding. Alright, routes. Everyone seems to be able to upgrade quite nicely. So I'm just going to move my troops around for now. Napoleon, come in. Good. Musketmen. Musketmen are going to be pretty useful because, again, the pikemen won't have the resistance against them. I mean, workmen, to be honest, I'm just sort of leading... I'm just following whatever recommendations are given to me, really. I mean, all of these lumber mills are going to be giving me lots of production, which is very nice. Oh, here we go. We've got a Rough Rider down here, and he's just sort of skulking around, isn't he? What could I do that's sort of useful? I've got a bombard, well, I guess come back to this city, right? So bombard, quickly attack there. Bang. Rough Rider, you should be able to hit the wall. Yeah, fairly well as good. Everyone come this way. Okay, we've got attacks on multiple locations in Germany now, which is pretty good. Oh, envoys, more envoys. Yay! What am I going to do? Hong Kong, actually, would get me 2 production in my capital. That's not a bad one. Seoul would give me more science. I kind of want the big bonuses, though. That's what I'm going for. Jakarta, getting them on side would be pretty good. And this would give me more gold for my trade routes. 6. There we go. This should give me tons of gold. So 248 gold per turn. Remember that. Normally takes a little while to upgrade themselves. We've got our medic apostles coming south now as well, which is good. Apostles, I like the fact they can move so far. That is a handy ability. So the thing I like about the Aztecs is the capturing of builders with their eagle warriors. That's a really cool touch. Helps you get those early game sort of stuff. Oh, they're giving me lots of gold and diamonds for peace. Peace with Spain for gold and stuff. You know what? Yeah, fine. I'll take that. Give me more luxuries. Hopefully get my war weariness away. I love that sword. It's a very cool sword. I have to say, the animations, now I'm sort of looking at them more after reading that article. They are so good. Like the way they move about and the emotions they show on their faces. Great. So Germany are going to just generally hit us with ranged stuff. We did lose a knight. That wasn't clever moving them that close. We do need to be a bit careful here. Otherwise the war weariness will become a problem. And I think we'll be fine, personally. I mean, we've got enough cities, right? I mean, they're all unhappy. Every single one of them is unhappy. But we should be fine. I think it's more of a lack of amenities than it is anything more, well, worrying. Okay, so this Rough Rider can command the south. We've also got more troops down here. Oh! Jakarta is going to war with Germany as well. I like that. Good work, Jakarta. I guess I did just sort of win them over, didn't I? That's what the suzerains were for. Oh, we've got another 50 gold per turn from the friendship with Jakarta, which is pretty sweet. So, first of all, Berlin and a settler. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Thank you. We'll get this Rough Rider in to just hopefully kill it, but we'll see. Yep. Great. So, we have the settler in town. That's pretty damn cool. And then the Rough Rider here can take that crossbowman out. 15 culture. I forgot that the Rough Riders gave me culture from kills on my own continent. That is quite nice, actually. I do enjoy that. This knight's going to come south. Musketmen to attack this pikeman. And this knight Right. First of all, the battering ram is going to come close to Ulm. That's the most important thing, because then my Rough Riders should just be able to charge in. Bang! 128 wall damage is insane amounts of damage. Come on. Can you finish it off? Should be able to finish it off, in theory. Can you get Ulm? Are you going to give it to me? Yes, Ulm is ours. Fantastic. And we can immediately use the bombards of the city, which I think is just insanely overpowered, but never mind. We'll quickly attack there. Take out that pikeman, and then we'll take out this catapult. Not quite. We haven't quite taken out the catapult, so this knight will come and finish it off. Good. So Ulm is ours. Now that will give us a brilliant footing for the rest of the invasion, actually. I'm just going to stick a knight over Napoleon and my battering ram. The battering ram is worth its weight in gold, by far. The bombard can upgrade now to artillery, so I need to just keep an eye on those. I've got a lot of troops that could be upgraded. Let's take down these walls. Bang, and then this field cannon should be able to finish it off. Not quite finish it off. This Rough Rider, can you come in? Yes, you can. Come on, in you come. Bang. So 2 cities down in basically 1 turn. The double. Let's bring the knights further south. Again, we're just sort of keeping an eye on this sort of area just to check out what the levels of German troops are like. Doesn't look like they've got many more. Well, doesn't look like they've got any troops really. This Rough Rider can upgrade with barding. Heals him up nicely. Workers, just quickly do that. Again, I don't want do I want an extra food in Mabamba? How are you doing on housing? Housing's fine. No, mine. +3 production against 1 food. No, I think with 3 production is happening. This trader. Now here we go. Where am I going to build the route to? Trier. Trier was a good route to do. Actually, it gets me a bit of extra gold as well. Keep the cities. We're going to keep both cities for now. So far. Oh no, we took 3 cities. 3 cities in 1 turn. God, I'm good. Okay, so we've done another Rough Rider Corps in Washington. Now, our army is huge. I'm not worried about that. Economic policy slot with Big Ben. I'm thinking about doing some wonders, actually. That would give me extra stuff. Finishing... We've got more housing capacity. That's fine. We could do a harbour. That'd get us another trade route. Let's do it. We always wanted to put a harbour here, didn't we? So let's just do that quickly. 2 turns. It's not going to take a long time. Mabamba. Again, I want... What entertainment complexes are going to be needed, actually. Because amenities are a bit of a problem. Oh my god, Berlin can't do anything. Fix your monument. God damn it. Yeah, fix the monument. Do it. All this extra culture per turn will do nicely. We're on 220 culture per turn, which is pretty damn good. Aha! Nah, the apostle. Right, starting to find them. Can't hide from me, Norway. Oh, here they are. More. So I can't get through. They're hiding. Never mind. I'll lure them out. In fact, Norway have got a lot of navy. Okay, it's not going to let me attack their apostle whilst they are stationed in a city, which is fine. So I'm just going to use my apostles to scout out Norwegian land, really, which would be pretty good. All I need to do is get into a few decent religious combats in the area, and it'd be quite good. I'll be able to start spreading my religion fairly effectively. This apostle. Now you just wait there for a sec. Washington, more routes. Okay, we've got to get some pretty good routes, surely, from here. I'm going to send a few routes to Spain and to... we've already sent them to France and to Scythia, haven't we? But, the northern routes are going to be important for us because I want to start building roads in case we do decide to attack up north, especially through France. So, basically, as good Scythian routes as we can get. Talk over. That'll do. That's a nice route. Rough Riders, again, just go and check out this barbarian encampment. No one's there. Love it. Love it. Amsterdam, are we at war with Amsterdam? Yes. Yes, we are. Alright, just stop Amsterdam from coming close, musketman. Rough Rider, if you can't go across the river, then I don't want anything from you. Anything else? Yeah, farms? More farms? That'll do. Musketmen. I'll just keep coming south, really. You knew where to come. Okay, so frigates can come back to upgrade soon, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give them the extra promotion as well. Versus naval units or bombard. I think some bombardment frigates would be the best fun. You guys will come back. I'm going to upgrade you all. Rough Rider Core. Oh, 77 strength. These guys are just insane. Come to sort of this. Only 5 turns to get to the front line. Pretty good. Everyone just sort of move around. Apostles. Again, these are the medic ones, aren't they? So, again, actually one down here would be good. Can help that bombard heal. What's going on with you, Apostle? Which one are you? Theological combat. Come up north. You know where you've got to go. And let's get those gems in. Good. 4 more immunities. Again, Aztecs. They get 6, don't they? Which is pretty damn good. I'm pretty convinced the Aztecs are very, very powerful. Upgrade to artillery. Now, here we go. Let me just check. Have I got the requisite government policy? I've got native conquest, which is rubbish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back next turn. I'm going to switch back to upgrade cheaply. You know, the 50% off upgrade ones, which is pretty damn good. It'll save me a lot of gold. I've got 1,800 next turn to spend. I should be fine. I'm really surprised Spain hasn't denounced me already. I was kind of expecting a retaliation. Oh, look at that. Poof. They attack a lot of troops, but again, nothing. Nothing really happens. And theological combat begins. You're not going to win, Norway. I've got some seasoned debaters in the area. Seasoned debaters. Is Norway still on my continent? Yeah, Atlantica. I should build some ships. Build some ships and take some cities around the coast. That'd be good. Also need to consider whether or not we're going to take down some city-states we don't like. You know, if there's any on my continent that aren't giving me much, like Amsterdam, for instance. Consider going to war with them just to liberate them. Let's have a look. We've got increased trade route capacity. Great.
Slowly, ideas lead to ideology.
Right, here we go. So the new policy we've got is police state. So spies, everyone suffers from -1 immunity. No, I don't. That's just a terrible idea all round. Actually, immunities generally would be something that would be pretty good to get, because I need them desperately. Accumulate war weariness slower. Discount from, here we go, right. Discount on all unit upgrades. We've got extra gold coming in. Extra gold. Extra gold. Those are all good. Metocracy. That's the extra culture. That gives us a lot, actually. Like a lot. And levy on mass. That's, again, giving us lots of stuff. Okay. You know what? That's not the worst policies, actually, to have. I'm just trying to sort of think. There's so many policies we could go for that are pretty damn good. But for now, that's not a bad little set. Great person. Who have we got? Oh, an engineer. Tesla. This district regional buildings provide 2 production and they spread through tiles further. Oh, nice. That is one to do in Washington. So we've just completed our stable in Los Angeles. That's pretty good. Let's get a factory going. Again, just to all multiply. Dallas. What are you going to do? An entertainment complex, I think. Let's put it there. That'll do. Berlin, you can't really do anything of use, so just sit there for a bit. I've got a settler, though. Is there a settler position that would get us luxuries that we don't have? That's the question. Anywhere that we've sort of not settled that would be worthwhile. There's nothing down here in the south. I could settle down here to get a double luxury. Double silver luxury. That's actually not the worst idea. What about these little islands? There's gems up on this island here, actually. Ooh, gems, whales. Actually, this is a pretty good spot. Right, come to here. That little island. Just for luxuries. Ulm is producing me 0 production. which is helpful. Everything is -1. Okay, fix the granary. And take a pot shot at the horseman quickly. Good. So, we need to start upgrading troops. Rough Riders cannot be upgraded, which is pretty cool. Okay. The pikeman actually withstood my Rough Rider charge, which is fine. Armor piercing, yeah, why not? This Rough Rider is just going to finish off the pikeman quickly. The knight is next turn. We'll be able to upgrade those. These guys are just going to heal for now, though. Rough Rider, actually, you come back to that, and then you upgrade. Get yourself reactive armor. What's that? Combat strength when defending against heavy cavalry and anti-cavalry. Yeah, why not? Extra defense is never a bad thing. Knight, heal. Bombard can upgrade. So let's upgrade you to artillery. Here we go. This is going to be good. Attack range still only 2, so they have changed that from the last game. Fair enough.